Creative processes in composition, arrangement, orchestration, and music production. Let me give you a quick update about this course and show what's already available for the participants. Let me quickly show you the participants section on my website with all the content for the participants. Here an introduction, then the course structure, then additional content, preparatory content, and then the first class. All the content, the list of everything we are working on this particular class, the videos from the live sessions edited, the first part theory, second part case study, third part Q&A, and also a recapitulation. After this, I prepare a series of exercises in composition because this is the theme for this class, with also videos explaining the exercises and additional content that I'm creating besides the live recorded classes. The same thing repeats for the other classes that are going to be recorded in the following weeks, including exercises, the list of content, videos, and more. And then here we do have these scores and PDFs that you can have access as a participant. Let me open, for example, here the lead sheet of the composition. So you have access to the lead sheet. Let's come back. Look here at the compositional sketches, for example, one of the sketches you can have access. You can look, for example, the complete score with all the separate lines for each of the instruments, really a big score. You can have access to analyze. Also, I did a reduced version, so we have more instruments per line, so it's a little bit easier to read. Also, I have here the arrangement main lines, so it's easier for you to see the voicings and all the musical events in a very compact format. The recording is available on YouTube for everybody to see. I created a suggested list of bibliography. And then lastly, a participant section for interaction. I have here a little video explaining how it works, and also you can enter in the comment section for participants to interact. I'm very happy with all the material already recorded for the course and excited for the next sessions and to be editing all, making available for you guys. I want just to show quickly two excerpts, one from the theory part and one from the case study, the analysis part of our last session. Different approaches that we can take to work on a piece. And I want to talk about three in particular. One which is very intuitive, very mystical in a way. We're talking about the unconscious mind, very related to unconscious mind, which is a mental improvisation for us to be singing ideas. The ideas that come to us and this kind of interplay that we have to imagine things in our mind or sing ideas. This is one. We're going to talk a little bit more about this, but just want to go over all the three. Number two is when we use a tool, a musical instrument, as a source of ideas and creation, and use this as a tool to develop and create musical ideas and develop music ideas. When we use the piano, we use the saxophone, we use whatever instrument that we have any level of skill and proficiency as a resource for us to rely on and use to improvise, to be using the elements that we know about this instrument. We know scales, we know chord symbols, we know harmony, we know we played maybe licks, we know we play other pieces in that vocabulary, and we have all those skills as part of our being. And I know some musicians especially who are jazz musicians, are very used to improvise. It's part of the skills that we develop as jazz musicians. Classical musicians don't have too much of this habit, but I feel it can be a really good habit, especially if you want to be a creator in classical music. It's the idea to use improvisation in your instrument as a source for your creation, for your compositions. And the third method and the third approach would be a very rational approach to the composition. When we are not coming from this unconscious singing, imagining the music, not coming from the instrument and playing the instrument and improvising, but coming from a very rational point of view. As part of the process, thinking about then already the orchestration and the development, when I was looking already in the arrangement part, came a third idea, which number 3, you can look simplificação derivada do tema original, which means the derived simplification of the original theme, which is para para da 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 da, which became almost like the main theme of the piece. Was not the original one, but it was this simplification of the original theme. So they are very similar. The DNA is the same, but one is the simplification of the other one. But they all derived from the same material, and it somehow creates an idea of unity on the material. I invite you to join me, participate in our live sessions, also access to all the video content already available for participants, already edited in our page, and also have access to all this course and other PDFs and additional content available for participants. If you have any questions, please write to me. I'm going to be very happy to respond, to answer your questions, and have you joining me. More information here in the description of this video and also on my website.